Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you. We'll start with prayers, then please can go to the sample of prayers. Can you repeat after me? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Shri Advaita Gadadara,
Shri Advaita Gadadara,
Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda,
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Mukam Karoti Vasalam, Mandu Nayayate Giram, Yaktapadam Nande, Shri Gurum Devatam, Paramadhanam, Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram, Hare Om. Okay, kids can now go to kids class. Prabhuji and Mataji, please come forward.
Small help. Come up, stand up. I want a small help. Stand up. Just adjust this. Just adjust this.
Okay.
Just rotate this. Rotate this. Now bring it down.
Down, huh?
Down. Bring it down. Look.
It's fine.
Still.
Still.
No, no. Other way. Yeah, yeah,
Here, go like this.
Okay.
Okay. So we are discussing this wonderful life manual called Bhagavad Gita. So I always used to give an example. You know, when we are in jail, sorry, any person is in jail, we are not in jail. So when some person is in jail, okay, so when he tries to escape, the jailer will watch very closely. The jailer will put more CCTV cameras, more punishments he'll give to make sure that that person will not escape the jail. Okay, the Prabhuji can sit in four in a row. If three are there, please sit in four. With time, people will more will come. Please adjust yourself to sit in four in a row. Okay. So, yeah. So when we are in jail, that if we try to escape the jailer will put more punishment and things like that. Similarly, this world is also like jail, and the jailer in charge is Durga Devi. And if you try to escape this jail, that is breaking the cycle of birth and death, she will put more tests so that whether really we pass the test or not, whether really we are eligible to go back or eligible to take the cycle of birth and death. So she gives a test in the form of kids exam, shopping troubles, or rain, so many other troubles she used to give to make sure that you don't come here. But in spite of the test, in spite of the so many tests you might have faced, you all came here successfully. You passed the test in flying colors. Thank you so much. I bow down to your sincerity. So today we're going to discuss a wonderful, wonderful aspect of Bhagavad Gita. That is, do I need a guide in my life? So we dedicate this presentation to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. One amazing pastime I remember, this I posted in the group also, that example of transformation in the war field. Please hear carefully what Prabhupada has done. So there was a devotee called Gandhi Maharaj. Okay, so he is an American citizen. So he went to preach in Israel. Okay, unfortunately, by the time he went, it is not now, somewhere around 90s. So by the time he went to Israel, Israel has declared a war with another country. Okay. Now Israel has a rule that they have reserve forces. So anyone is there has to join the military, right? So they declare that even the American citizens who are here in Israel should support the Israel military, so they should come to war. Okay. So unfortunately, this devotee Damir Maharaj has to go to the war field. Okay. Now some priest who's who is sympathizing with Damir Maharaj told, see, Israel government has a rule. If you want to practice some spirituality, you can really ask for it. So mandatorily they have to give. Like that, they gave the this one clue. So Damir Maharaj went to the commander in chief, so who is in charge of everything. He told, see, I am a Hare Krishna devotee. I need for my spiritual practices, I need more time. So then this commander asked, he thought, okay, this fellow will ask us after 30 minutes, or max 1 hour, he'll ask like that. So how many hours do you want like that? Then Damir Maharaj said, I need 6 hours. 6 hours? 6 hours, what will you do like that? Then Damir Maharaj said, see, I have so many things to do. 6 hours is the minimal time asking you. Otherwise, I need minimum 10 hours, like he was telling. Okay. So then this commander in chief, like, okay, this fellow is to escape the work he is telling us that. So he wanted to check what and all he is doing with that. So he saw morning 4:30, devotee wakes up, do Mangala Arati. After Mangala Arati, they chant for 2 hours, 16 rounds, magical 16 rounds. Okay. Then after 16 rounds, he had deities. So he had to personally dress the deities, do Abhishek, Shringar, then Shringar Arati, followed by Guru Puja. Everything became 9. After 9 o'clock, it is time for Bhagavatam class. So nobody is there. So he himself will read the Bhagavatam book for 1 hour. Then only, then he has to prepare Bhoga and offer it to deities. So many things were happening. So this commander in chief were astonished by seeing that no sincerity and dedication of this person. So this was going on, like days together it was going on. Now one person in the entire army is spending 6 hours. Okay, so now other persons in the army they were also thinking, hey, this fellow is not doing anything. We should also go and ask this commander in chief. We should also need 6 hours like that. So a group of people went to commander. Then he told like, I need we also need 6 hours for our practices like that. This commander asked, what? How much time you can do? Even if I give 1 hour to you or 10 hours to you, you can't do more than 15 minutes. So don't ask me to get lost like that. This fellow is sincere, I can notice like that. Okay. Then what happened? Since this complaints and are coming, so he gave a separate room to Damir Maharaj. Okay. Now what happened? So with the time the war became intensified. Okay. Now they brought everyone in a what you call kind of classroom where they are taking how to shoot a person and how to not to fear when there's a no gun pointed at you. See, in any mission like if you might have seen in any war movies. So first thing the soldiers will be trained is or like they'll brief the entire mission. After that they'll ask, is anyone is afraid of death? Please go now. Like that they'll tell. Then all the soldiers will say like, no sir, we are ready to give up our life. Like that. So that's the kind of situation. So they are assembled everyone to train them to kill and to make sure that they are not afraid of death. Okay. So they are giving them this one. Is anyone, if anyone points shoot a gun at you, what will you do? Like that. Everyone is trained to say, I will not fear sir, I will give life for my country. Like that they are trained. And then second question is, if the gun is given to you, is there an enemy there? What will you do? I will shoot, sir. These are the two statements they have to make. So everyone asks, you tell, what will you do? You tell, what will you do? Everyone's turn is over. Then this Damir Maharaj turn came. Okay? So he was asked, if someone shoots at you, what will you do? I will chant Hare Krishna. Okay? So if anyone tries to kill you, what will you do? I will chant Hare Krishna. That's all. Okay? Then next question asked. Now, the gun is given to you, the enemy is standing there, what will you do? Like that is asked. Okay, then Dhamma said, see, anyhow body is dead, and even if I shoot, the soul cannot be killed. Which one you are talking about? Whom should I kill? Like that he asked. Okay, can you imagine the situation? Everyone is eager to fight, and out of which this question has come, and such a tricky question, Commander in Chief got bewildered. Now every junior is watching what he's going to tell like that. Okay, such an intense situation. Then he told, okay, class is dismissed. I'll answer class period out later. Class is dismissed now. Like that, he dismissed, and then things went. Then later, this commander in chief went to the devotee and asked, "What is the real answer?" Like that, he asked. Okay. Then the commander, Nandi Maharaj, explained the entire second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, whatever body soul concept he explained. Later, that commander in chief became devotee of Krishna. He started to lead a very pure life just by transformation of Prabhupada. This is the power of Prabhupada. His message is good enough to transform a person even in a war field. Okay, that's how he changes everyone's life. That's why we say we dedicate this presentation. We are always indebted to him for the transformation whichever he has done. There's another devotee. So if I get time towards the end, I'll share how Bhagavad Gita is translated into Arabic. Okay, that's the story of another devotee which will share towards the end. Okay, so this is how life is transformed. So today's topic is very nice. Please be attentive. Okay. So recap and all will not do. Already time is running out. Hope everyone knows. Last session alone I'll try to recap. Okay. So good karma and bad karma, which is good?
Both are bad.
Both are bad. Which we should do? Akarma. Okay. Akarma is the one which doesn't have a reaction. Good karma and bad karma based on my opinion, according to me, or something else. Okay, 1 week everyone is blank, clean slate.
Based on the set of rules.
Based on
Based on the set of rules.
our Granthas.
See, okay. If my mentor is here, he will. Okay, fine. So, based on scriptures, my opinion will change. My opinion will become time to time, it will vary. So, good karma or bad karma should be based on scriptures. Scriptures will tell which is beyond the time, place, circumstances. Okay. Then, how to get rid of all my karma? I want to get rid of all my karma. What should I do?
Chant.
Spiritual practices, that is devotional service, primarily chanting. Thank you so much. So today's topic is, do I need a guide? So we have been learning, we have been getting so much knowledge in the sessions, right? So 5 sessions, now 5th session, everyone is coming regularly. So just describe by knowledge in a word of 1 or 2 words. Can anyone describe? Yes, Prabhuji.
Knowledge means nothing else but the God.
Searching about God.
Nothing else but knowing the God.
Okay. Yes. Any other?
Opening our minds beyond ourselves.
Opening?
Opening our minds beyond ourselves.
Yeah, opening our mind beyond ourselves. Any other word? Knowledge means? Information, yeah, correct. Studying scriptures? Experience, yes. Awareness, yeah, true. Okay. So all of you said wonderful answer. So let's see what Chanakya Pandit says, what is knowledge. He defined what is knowledge. Can you repeat after me? Matravat paradareshu
Matravat paradareshu.
paradruvyeshu lostravat
Paradruvyeshu lostrava.
Atmavat sarvabhuteshu
Atmavat sarvabhuteshu.
yah pashyati sa panditah.
Yah pashyati sa panditah.
So I'll give the translation. Matravat paradareshu. Matravat paradareshu means one should see others except one's wife, every other woman as mother. Okay, that is the first quality of knowledge. If anyone can see, so everyone, knowledgeable person is everyone should see except his wife, every other woman should be treated as mother. Okay, and this class my mentor was giving in a college auditorium. All the youth boys were there, and unfortunately that day is a Valentine's Day. The boys' face you should see. They were very bright. After the statement, everyone went for us. Okay, what to do? This is what scripture is saying. Okay, so if we follow this, whatever our scripture says, where is the question of disrespecting women? What is happening in the society? There is no possibility. Only just we don't follow our scriptures. Next, para druvyeshu nostrava means one has to see others' property as garbage. Okay, so my childhood, like I used to see my opposite house is a very abundant house. So they used to celebrate very wonderful Diwali and things like that. So they had 2 brothers. So these 2 brothers were staying in the same house. So with time I was seeing that their celebrations, everything went down. What is happening like that? I inquired. So they told me that these 2 brothers got into fight. So they filed a court case. Because of the court case and other things, they didn't have enough money to celebrate because all the money is going for court cases like that. So look at the statement from Vedic scriptures. They are telling Paradriveshu Lostrava. We have to treat others' property as garbage. When we do that, there is a court case, there is a family problem, and all those things. And last one is Atmavat Sarva Bhuteshu. One has to see others' pain as himself. Like someone is having to go through a pain, one should feel the pain. One should feel that okay, I am also going through equal pain like that. They have to react and respond. So this is the 3 characteristics. That is, one should treat others, all other women as mother. Second one is others' property is garbage. Third one is one should feel for others. So if we do that, then we are called Panditaha. That is knowledgeable. Now let's see what and all Arjuna had. So Arjuna also very talented. Okay. So Dronacharya he told to his disciples, see, don't feed Arjuna in the night. Anything else you do, but night alone you don't feed Arjuna. His disciples didn't understand why this Dronacharya is telling like that. So one day what happened? Accidentally, Arjuna felt thirsty. Okay, so he went to kitchen. In the kitchen, someone else was already eating. Guess who? Bhimsen, right? He is before the runner. He has to eat. So he was eating, and there was there's no electricity at that time. So there was a what do you call fire lit in a this one cotton ball, and due to some wind blowing, that fire doused. So it is a pitch dark. And Bhima was continuing to eat. So he was having in the plate and he was taking it and he's putting it in his mouth. And Arjuna was seeing this. See, even in the pitch dark, he can't see, but somehow he's able to take it and put it in his mouth properly. That means I can also shoot the targets even without light. So that day onwards, he started to practice archery in the middle of the night without any light. So he used to practice and he used to aim the targets with his intuition. He used to hit the targets. This is how he practices. Okay, and he is called Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi means who can shoot arrows with the both hands. He can do right hands as well as left hand. So that is a talent he had. Such an amazing talent he has. When it comes to self-control, that is the seeing other women as mother. So Urvashi, celestial Urvashi, our celebrities are nothing. So celestial Urvashi came to Arjuna, said, "I want to be having a personal time with you." He straightaway rejected her. Similarly, he had a respect for elders. So after the Kurukshetra war, the Dhritarashtra and Gandhari were kept under the maintenance of Pandavas only. So every day Pandavas used to go and take the blessings of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari, and then they will go to the assembly of the kingdom. So that's how every day they are this one. So one day the Dhritarashtra's brother, who's that? Vidura. He came and chastised Dhritarashtra like anything. You are a dog, Dhritarashtra. You are living under the protection of the person who tried to kill, who you tried to kill them. So Pandavas, you try to kill them every moment. So, but such a shameless fellow you are taking shelter of them and you are taking their food. What kind of man you are? Like you are chastising left and right, so that he can take up the bhakti seriously. That is what his intention. So he was chastising left and right, and Dhritarashtra was slightly moved. Then finally he made a statement. Oh Dhritarashtra, if you don't act now, Kali Yuga is coming, so get ready, like I told. Then immediately he left everything and he went into the forest. Since Gandhari is a chaste wife, she also left. Next day, Pandavas came and wanted to take the blessings of the elders. They were not there. They were crying like anything. What happened to our elders? Why we are not able to maintain them? Is there anything wrong with us? What is wrong with us? We did anything wrong to them? Like that they were crying. And everyone was searching for them in every place possible. So this is the amount of respect they had for the elders. So Arjuna had everything, okay, but he also needs a help. Now, such a great person needs a help, then the person who is supposed to help him also should be great. Okay, that is Krishna. Now, he wanted help. He said this sloka, very amazing, important sloka. Repeat after me. Karpanya dosho apahat swabhavah prachami tam dharma sammudha chetah yashreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme शिष्यस्तेहं साधिमा त्वां प्रपन्नम्. Now I am confused about my duty. I have lost all composure because of my miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me certainly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and the soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Okay. Till this shloka, Arjuna and Krishna were friends. Okay. So Krishna didn't do anything. He said like he was giving a pep talk. Oh Arjuna, what happened to you? Get up, do a fight. Why are you blabbering like this? Like that he was telling. Now after this shloka, Krishna started to give Bhagavad Gita. That's how from this shloka onwards only the instructions of Krishna started. Now please understand, it needs a lot of guts to say this slogan. You know, entire assembly is there, all the army soldiers are there. Okay? Now everyone glorifies Arjuna. Oh, Arjuna, you're a great warrior. You can do this. You are amazing skill. So you have so many skills. So we are like everyone is looking at all reference to Arjuna, and Arjuna is saying, "Oh Krishna, I cannot fight. I am confused." Okay, I'll give a simple analogy. Now you are there in a project meeting. Your CEO is describing all the project details, and your juniors are there with you, and you are seeing the project. After hearing the project, you are saying, "Oh CEO, I cannot do this project." How will you feel in front of entire juniors? Juniors are there who are supposed to do work under you. Everyone is there in front of them. You are telling that I cannot do it. So same is the situation with Arjuna. He is telling that I am confused. Okay. Now we will see what we need to do. So even Arjuna, yes. So Arjuna, such a skilled warrior, can go wrong. What about us? Where how we can compare ourselves with Arjuna? We are very very chutku people. So we also can go wrong sometimes, right? Now generally problem for us is like we will not take help from others. Okay, I'll give a simple example. One day I had to go to some devotee's house. Okay, so we reached almost near to their place. Only the final part, last 1 kilometer, we couldn't find it. So my wife told, let's ask some person so that we can reach their house on time. I told, why we should ask? There's a Google Baba, we'll type Google Maps, it will guide properly, we'll go in that. Okay. So I had this 4 years, 5 years back, I had the not shyness, this one that why to ask someone? We'll do it like that. So I searched there and no, very nicely, sometimes Google very nicely misinterprets. It gives a route. One day one devotee wanted to come to Mayapur. So it gave a route where you have to go underwater and come. So that Prabhuji was calling it. Prabhuji, I'm seeing only water, I'm not seeing any road. So then I told him, oh, then you went in this way. Then I asked him, who guided you? Prabhuji, Google Maps only guided me. Okay. Same way, very wonderfully, Google Map routed me to the back gate of the apartment. And it's a huge community, and then they don't operate the back gate. So I was calling the devotee, Prabhuji, I reached your gate like that. Prabhuji, where are you? I'm in the back gate. Then another 1 kilometer, I have to take a U-turn and come back. So our mind doesn't allow to take guidance from others. And please note, yes, accepting that I have a problem is a great symptom of spirituality. That is humility, will be developing humility. And accepting that I have a problem solves 50% of the problem. Okay? And next to 50% of the problem, we have to approach the right person and tell the full truth. No polished truth. Many youths come to Kartikeya Guru and say, Prabhuji, sometimes only I drink like that. That sometimes, if you ask, Prabhuji, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no, Friday, Saturday, we don't drink. So polishedly they'll tell, sometimes only, very rarely. That very rare is daily. Okay, so we know in spirituality, if you really want to help, we should tell the full truth. Then only our problem can be stopped. Now, there is very important thing that what stops us from taking help? There is something which is stopping us. What is that? It's a three-letter word. Oh, very good, very nice. Okay. Now, having understood that our ego is the biggest stopper, I would like to take a poll. I would like to ask a question to all of you. Please tell me, how many of you feel that I can never go wrong? I can never do mistake. Yes, I never do mistake. How many of you feel? Okay, good. Sometimes, okay. Who are all honest enough to say many times? Okay, I also belong to that category. Okay, now we all see that we can go wrong. All of you agree? Yes? That means we need a correction and guidance. Correct? So somebody is helping us and guiding us. Now, who is the beneficial, like, no, who will get benefited? Is the myself who will get benefited, or the person who is giving correction? How many of you feel myself will get benefited? Okay. In one class, one Prabhuji raised the hand. No, Prabhuji, the other person. Okay, Prabhuji, tell me what is that? Why you are saying that? Prabhuji, that person's ego will get satisfied. No, he will be very happy that. What a perfect. Very nice. Okay, so then I told Prabhuji, we should see what is beneficial for us. Let the ego get satisfied. Okay, if it is beneficial, we will take it. Okay, so we are getting helpful. Now, similarly, we should also give such privilege to someone to correct and guide us. Okay. Now, I have a question for all of you. So we have to take correction and guidance from someone, right? So now, like, if we no, it's a very fearful thing, you know. See, if you have to take guidance, we have to tell the truth. Now, if I tell the complete truth, will the person will not exploit me? Correct? There's a problem, right? So, and it has really happened with my, some of you in corporate life, you would have faced this problem. You will share something with your colleague that will go, everyone else in that office will know about it, except you. And no, right time, when the right things will come, they will use that against against you. This has happened with my wife. This has happened with another devotee who shared me. So this is the problem. So my question to all of you: can anyone and everyone can be our guru, our guide, mentor? So it needs something. What are the qualifications needed? Please tell me. Honesty, yes.
Trust.
Trust, yeah, very important.
No judging.
No judging.
Selfless.
Selfless, yes.
Knowledgeable.
Knowledgeable, yes. Criticizing, yeah, you should not criticize. Okay, correct.
Understanding.
Understanding our problem, yeah, okay. So very nice. So this is what we're going to discuss today from Bhagavad Gita. You all said most of the points, but today from Bhagavad Gita we'll understand what are the parameters to see who is genuine. So before going to genuine, first I have to tell who is bogus. Okay, we'll postmortem the bogus people, then we'll come to genuine people. Okay, fine. First are the bogus people. So, free advice gurus. There are so many people who like to help us, and they give advice like anything. Okay, and just to show that they know everything. And this statement is very nice. Take my advice. Anyhow, I don't use it. Please use it. Okay. Okay. So they don't have real understanding of what problem we are going through, and they don't have real intention to really help us. Just they want to show their ego that I know better than you. You are going through problem. I am the one who are helping you. Like that is the attitude. So this is one set. Next set is highlight. Okay. So next set of bogus gurus are next level. So how they are created, there is a video. So please see that. Hope my mic is connected. Sorry, my sound is connected. Oh, I think sound is not connected. Just Deepak Prabhu, that Bluetooth volume can increase. Third one. Okay. Third one. Yeah. Volume. Volume. Third one. Yeah. Yeah. Should come. And it is the one. So, you have any don't have job, so please become a Baba. That's how these people are related. Okay. So next level of by the way that video we have not made. Okay. So in one of the Gita posts, one person got offended. Okay. It is made by India Today, and none of the personality I don't know. Okay. If you can carve it, it's not my responsibility. I am not responsible. Islam is not responsible for that. Okay. Fine. So this is how exploiting gurus are made because they don't have any job. So do this Baba job. It is very easy. You can earn more than that. Now, in Vedic times, there are things which are free. There are three things which are mandatorily were given free only. Can you all guess what is that? Three things. Education, yes. Food, okay. Food is always free. Medical, yes. Then there is one symbol here. You can see from that. Law. Okay. These three things are free. And today in Kali Yuga, they are the most costliest thing and most exploitation happens in that only. Okay. So that is how it is doing. Now, so this is one such. The next category of people. Okay. So there is a slogan in one of the spiritual organizations. Sambhog says Samadhi. Okay. When I heard that, wow, what is this like that? That means you enjoy to the core so that you can attain Samadhi. Samadhi means, please understand, Samadhi means not dead Samadhi. Okay, Samadhi means you should be fully conscious of, no, fully absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna, such a way that you will be able to speak to Paramatma inside your heart. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 15 chapter 15, Sarvasya Chaham Hridhi Sannivishto. I am there in everyone's heart. Okay, Samadhi means you should be able to take dictation from Krishna so that he will reveal higher things to you. That's called Samadhi. Tell me which saint, which bona fide saint attain Samadhi by enjoying to the fullest extent. But one bogus organization says this. And when we enjoy, what happens no? See, it's this sense gratification. When we try to enjoy, what happens to things no? We are adding petrol to already burning fire. Okay? It may look like when you put some ghee or petrol to the burning fire, it may douse for one moment. Then after that, it burns with a higher vigorous. Same way when we try to enjoy again and again, this is what happens. We will not be able to douse it. It will just increase it to the highest possible extent. Okay. Then another Baba is awesome. Okay, you all may be knowing. I don't want to contaminate my tongue by telling his name. Okay, so it's an auditorium of 2,000 people. Okay, the entry fees is 2,000 per person. And an educated person, well-educated person, he told, Baba, I am not getting promotion in my office. What should I do? Like that. That Baba asked, what is the socks which you are wearing to your office? Okay. And then he said, Baba, I'm wearing black socks, black color socks. You should wear blue socks, then you'll get promotion. Like that he told. Okay. Now tell me, we are intelligent students of Bhagavad Gita. We know if you're not getting promotion, what is the reason? Karma. If karma is there, you will get it. If karma is not there, you will not get it. What will you do? What will you ask me a spiritual guru? Next solution is amazing. He gives amazing solution. Next level, he asked one person asked like my sister-in-law is going through a brain tumor. So we got different opinions of doctor. Doctors are saying it should be operated immediately. Oh Baba, please tell me what we should do. You know what this Baba gave amazing solution. No, please hear. He told which chutney you are wearing in samosa. Okay, then he said I am wearing. So I am sorry, not wearing. Which chutney you are having in samosa. Then he told red chutney. You should have green chutney. Then your problems will get solved. And after hearing that, the person started to cry. Baba, my life didn't have anything. Your solution was like very, very thankful to your solution and things like that. I was seeing this video and like if I would have been present next to him, I would have slapped him that and like, not the Baba, this person. Okay, see, there are cheaters. There will be cheaters. As long as we get, we have the like we are not educated enough to understand who's cheating. So the problem is not them. The problem is us. So even educated people are like behaving like fools. Okay. Now, so after understanding all this, now I have a question to all of you. Why is that such bogus gurus are flourishing? Why people are getting cheated? Tell me. You all know now, many are bogus gurus. Why they are flourishing nicely? One person has got an island who claimed is himself God also. And one such parameter where we can identify who's bogus and who's real. A sannyasi whose renounced order should not speak with women in a secluded place. Okay? So, without the husband or his son or some Prabhuji should be there next to the sannyasi when he speaks with women. Because Maya can very strong, it can trick anyone. So, strictly forbidden. That's why even in our halls the Madhavis and Professor kept separately. So those that claim to be one guy who bought island, you can see in his photos, all his photos, how he surrendered with all the disciples, all his disciples. Okay, so that itself tells how good it is. So why people are flourishing? Yes,
Nobody
ma'am.
wants quick solution.
Quick solution, instant noodles. Yes, ma'am.
And it's because they're willing to believe anything.
They don't have proper knowledge. They're willing to believe anything. Yes,
Lack of knowledge.
lack of knowledge. Yes.
Our weakness.
We are weak. We are not understanding what is correct and wrong. Anything else?
Enough right people are not available to guide people. So wrong people get chance to follow.
enough is there. We are not searching what is right and wrong. Okay.
Promotions are certain.
Okay. Yeah, they promote very nicely. Yeah, marketing is very nice. Okay. So I'll tell you, whichever spiritual organization tells very easily you can get the problems, they are the most bogus. Okay. Please understand. So we'll see. Yeah. So problem with this is people in general don't know what is the qualification of a genuine guru. Second thing is why to approach a guru. So why people approach very gurus? Why?
Guidance.
Guidance. Okay.
Problem solving.
Problems. What are the problems? Health,
Financial.
marriage, job, spouse. Right? So many problems are there. Tell me, as you are all intelligent students of Gita, can a guru can solve these problems? So karma is there, it will come. If karma is there, you have to suffer. If karma is good, you will this one. So Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, Matra Sparshas Kaunteya. Today it will be good, tomorrow it will not be good. Tomorrow after tomorrow it will again become good. Okay? That's how it's going to work. Okay? So in villages and all, so what happens? This is how bogus people flourish. So villages, some villager will go to some Baba, he'll give one thread, okay, they'll tie it. Accidentally, his karma gets solved that time. Okay, either daughter's marriage or some loan problem, accidentally gets solved. Immediately that word spreads everywhere. That this Baba, because of this Baba, my problem solved. So everyone comes. So this sentimentalism is okay. But even educated people are like falling for this. And second problem is see, Indians have natural faith in Guru. So that once my mentor used to like before wearing the saffron robe, he was wearing a white cloth. So after wearing saffron, everywhere he goes, like different places for management purpose, he goes. So there also people will bow down to his feet like that. He was telling. So that means to say that people Indians have natural tendency to respect spiritual people. But only problem is we don't know who's real and who's not. Only philosophy is missing. We have a natural tendency and sentiment or the conviction that we should respect spiritual people, but problem is we don't know who's real and who's not. Now, I have a question for all of you. Now, if you want to buy gold, right? Buy gold. Where should we buy? All season supermarket, Blinkit, Zomato, Swiggy. Where? Yes. After going there, what you should look for? Alma. Otherwise, you will get 1 gram gold. Correct. So similarly, for Guru also there are set of parameters which we are going to discuss one by one. Before to that, I would like to ask a simple question to all of you. It's a very important concept you should know. Why? What is the real spiritual organization? Okay. So before to that, why do people go to a spiritual organization? Main reason. Mind has become multiple pieces. It has been brought together so that we can be a single piece. Okay. But tell me, from the third session we discussed, right? So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhumi Rapo Analo Vayu Kammana Budhiri Vacha Ahankara Iti Eme Vinna Prakriti Ashtada. There we also saw in the third session. So we have a gross body and subtle body. What does the gross body has? Air, water, fire, air, ether. Subtle body has mind, intelligence, thoughts, ego. And spirit soul is inside. Correct? Now tell me, in the spiritual organization, what you are expecting? Peace of mind. But mind is what? Subtle body. But spiritual organization, you are going to spiritual organization, but you are expecting something material, right? It's a subtle body only. But a spiritual organization is supposed to deal with spirit, soul. I'll give a simple analogy, you'll all understand very clearly. Please hear this carefully. Okay? So you all know Sachin Tendulkar? What is his son name? Arjun Tendulkar. Okay? So I'll ask a similar scriptural question in the next session. You should not tell me. Okay? You all know every Hollywood celebrity. I'm going to ask you a tough question next time. Get ready. Fine. So assume both Arjun Tendulkar, Sachin Tendulkar went for an exhibition. Assume that Arjun Tendulkar is small boy. No? Don't treat it as a big boy. He's small boy. So he saw everything in the exhibition. He got so much attracted, somehow or other, by the wonderful arrangement and by seeing all the allurements, he left the hand of Sachin Tendulkar and he was lost. Okay. Now Sachin Tendulkar was searching for his son. He tried his best, and then he couldn't search. Then he went to police. Now Arjun Tendulkar is alone. Okay. Now many people are coming and helping. Oh, Arjun Tendulkar, so today you will get food here. Go there. I will feed you food nicely so that you can help. You can enjoy nicely. Tomorrow you will not have a resting place. You come here, you will be able to rest. So like this, many people are helping Arjun Tendulkar. Is it the real help? What is the real help? Find his father. Similarly, we are also lost children of Krishna suffering here. Okay? So many gurus tell, so your job problem will be solved, your spouse problem will be solved, your so many things will be solved. What will happen to next life? You may attain peace of mind this life. What happens to next life? Next life, who can guarantee? So real guru has to tell, has to connect us back to Krishna. That is the real guru, real spiritual organization. So we always ask three questions if it is really spiritual organization. Question number one, they should answer, who am I? Okay. Next question, who is God? And what is my relationship with Him? How I can revive that? These three questions a spiritual organization should ask. So really, if you want to examine a spiritual organization is a spiritual organization, you should ask one question. Please tell me how to break the cycle of birth and death. That will tell if they give proper answer, they are proper spiritual organization. But by the way, I am not demeaning the other spiritual organization. They are doing wonderful, amazing job. I salute them for what they are doing. But I am telling there are higher parameters to a spiritual organization. That's all, right? Now, we will see qualifications of a genuine guru. So we have put an acronym. S stands for selfless. So no ulterior motive. Okay. So they will not see a person how much donation is giving based on their service will be. No. Okay. They will be selfless regardless of whether you are giving money or not. They will ready to serve you to their fullest capacity. They will be interested only in our well-wisher, like our interest only. So what does Guru does in the Vedic time is they will not ask for dakshina. Whatever disciples give, they just accept, and they will not store it in their lockers. Okay, they just keep it for one day. Rest of the thing they distribute to the poor and needy, and then they just rely on next day depends on Krishna. This is how a spiritual guru should be: selfless, just interested in our welfare. Next is teaching based on scriptures. Okay, so no one should concord his own words. It should be any statement from any spiritual organization should be from Shastras. Okay, nowadays one famous guru was saying, no need to read Bhagavad Gita, make your own Bhagavad Gita. Like that he was telling. Okay, they are really, really bogus. So one should really get and teach based on scriptures only. So if you approach for any problem, their solution will be based on Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, and Srimad Bhagavatam. Matajis can come forward a little. Even Prabhuji can little bit come forward. Prabhuji also please come forward. Okay, thank you. So they will be teaching based on Shastra. So far, if you have slept, no problem, please wake up. Very important point of the session. Okay, so this should be based on Shastra. Now, so yeah, so we have seen like many people misinterpret and give their own ideas. Okay, so that and all is not accepted. Even they read Shastras, but they don't give a proper explanation also. Third one is our well-wisher. So they are interested in how to help this person. That's all. Their guidance, everything will be based on how to really genuinely help the person. No other ulterior motive whether this person will be beneficial to me, whether this person will do it for me, and things like that. No other ulterior motive, only just to take care of our things only. There won't be anything. Okay, and all the all the three things need some time. Okay, you have to really observe the guru, and we need some 6 months to see whether they are teaching. First of all, the second point is very tough, teaching based on scriptures. Okay, for that, first thing what we should know scriptures. Okay, second thing, we should know scriptures. With what we should do, we should read scriptures. किसके पास time है? We don't have time to read scriptures. So when we don't read scriptures, what will we do? Oh, this person is following that guru. Maybe it's good. Okay. So we all give in the 12th standard one example. One lamb or sheep will jump in one place. Okay. Then all the lambs will follow that and jump. Okay. Same way that person is following. Let me also follow. Okay. But we should, when we see as per scriptures, we will see that these are the qualification of genuine guru. Now these three parameters we need lot of time to understand whether really a person is genuine. The last one is a simple 1 minute job to tell a person is bona fide or not. That is called parampara. So next 5 minutes is on this. Please hear attentively. If you have slept so far, no problem. Please wake up. Okay? Yes. So what do you mean by parampara is a guru should have his guru, and that guru should have his guru. Like that, the guru should have his guru, and it should finally connect back to Krishna. If it doesn't connect, they are not parampara. Okay, that's number one. Second thing is, so suppose a postman is delivering you a letter. So I written a letter to someone, and the postman is taking. Now, will the postman will open the letter and see, okay, there is a grammar mistake here, there is a spelling mistake here. Will he correct that? He is what is supposed to do? Deliver as it is. Correct? Similarly, a guru in the parampara will deliver the message of Krishna as it is. That's why our Bhagavad Gita is called as it is. So, what will happen in this is, so they receive the knowledge from Krishna, and then that guru will receive the knowledge, he will make a disciple, and he will empower him, he transfers the message, that disciple become the next guru, and like that, the disciplic succession will come. And that is the authentic parampara system. Anyone who says, overnight, I became a jnani, I sat under a tree, I sat under something, I became jnani, that means it's not acceptable. They should have their guru. Okay? So now, Krishna also says this. Now, these two shlokas are for the first 3 points. Selfless teaching based on scriptures or well-wisher. These are the references. So always you have a right to question. Whatever we say, you should ask what is the reference. So that is the authenticity of teaching based on scriptures. Whatever we say here, we'll have a reference for shloka from the scriptures. So this shloka says that the symptoms of sadhu are he is tolerant, merciful, friendly. He has no enemies, he is peaceful, and he abides by the scriptures. All characteristics are sublime. Okay? And the next one is very important. I just read the last translation. A pure devotee whose advanced undeviated devotion service, whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others. Then is the person is eligible to become a guru. Okay? Yes. Okay. Now repeat after me. Why Krishna stressed about parampara? Evam parampara praptam.
एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम
Imam Rajarishyo viduhu.
इमं राजर्षयो विदुः
Sakalena mahata.
सकालेन महता
Yoga nashtah parantapa.
योगनष्टः परन्तपः
This supreme science was received through the chain of disciplic succession. Okay? Saintly kings understood in that way, but in course of time the succession is broken, therefore sciences appear to be lost. This parampara system Krishna personally established to make sure that his message is not contaminated or modified. Okay? Whenever it appears to be lost, he will himself will come and personally establish it. That is his promise. So this much importance Krishna gives to parampara. Now, what are the paramparas we are talking? So that is also there in Padma Puran. Repeat after me. Sampradaya Vihimnaye
सम्प्रदाय विनिमये
Mantraste Nishkalamataha
मन्त्रस्य निष्कलामतः
Atanam Kalau Bhavishyanti
अतर्कयो भविष्यन्ति
Chaparaha Sampradayinaha
चापरः सम्प्रदायिनः
Shri Brahma Rudra Shanaka
श्रीब्रह्मरुद्रशनकाः
Vaishnava Shri Pavanaha
वैष्णवाश्रीपावनाः
Chattvaraste Kalo Bhavya
चत्वारस्ते खलु काव्या
Kirkade Purushottama
युक्तरे पुरुषोत्तमा
Ramanujam Shri Sri Chakre
रामानुजं श्रीश्रीचक्रे
Madhvacharyam Chadurmukha
मध्वाचार्य चतुर्मुखः
Shri Vishnu Swamina Rudro
श्रीविष्णुस्वामिनः रुद्रो
Nimbadityam Chadushanaha.
बिम्बादित्यं चतुष्षणः
So I have not put translation. I will explain the translation. So this is from Padma Puran. So all the Vedic scriptures were written 5,000 years ago. Okay. So they predicted there are four great personalities. You will see. I will be explaining. Okay. So since they predicted, so they are telling the word Bhavishyanti. The second line where Bhavishyanti means future. They are going to appear. Okay. So here in Padma Puran it is quoted there are four authentic paramparas. What was the statement here? I put it in the flow chart. There are four authentic paramparas. First one is Brahma Sampradaya. Next one is Sri Sampradaya. Third one is Rudra Sampradaya. Fourth one is Kumara Sampradaya. So Krishna has given the knowledge to Brahma. From Brahma, Madhvacharya is the leading acharya of the Sampradaya who disseminates the knowledge further. Then Krishna has revealed the knowledge to Lakshmi Devi. Then Lakshmi Devi has the acharya called Ramanujacharya who disseminates the knowledge. Similarly, Lord gave to Lord Shiva. Then Vishnu Swami is the leading acharya. Then Kumaras, they are the sons of Brahma. Sanatha, Sananda, Sanat Kumar. So four names are there. Fourth one I don't remember. So these are the four authorized sampradayas. Now, if you see, this Kumara Sampradaya is very prominent in the Mathura and Vrindavan. So they are called Pushtimar. So they will be following the Nimbakacharya. And this Rudra Sampradaya is famous in Rajasthan and Gujarat. So they used to carry Laddu Gopal. So they used to worship Laddu Gopal. So those people are Rudra Sampradaya. Sri Sampradaya. So they are famous in Srirangam, Tirupati, many places they are very famous. So and Brahma Sampradaya, for your information, ISKCON belongs to Brahma Madhya Sampradaya. We belong to the first category here. Okay. So these are the authentic paramparas. There is no fifth one, only four. Okay. If someone says I am fifth one, they are bogus. Okay. This is what is given in the Padma Puran. Only four. So look at our scriptures. They have predicted all these things 5,000 years ago. Okay. Fine. Yes. So from this if you want to check who is genuine Guru, first question is asked which Sampradaya it belongs to. So you should check whether they belong to any of the four Sampradaya. If they don't belong, they are not proper, genuine, bona fide Guru at all. Is that clear? Yes? Fine. Now, we found, okay, now I'll explain why this Sampradaya is very, very important. Why Krishna stresses a lot. Okay? So, I'm not expert in Sanskrit. I'll just explain a little bit so that you get an understanding. So, there is a verse coming that when Krishna fell down in river, Pandavas were crying and Pandavas were laughing and Kauravas were crying. Like that one verse was there. It's literal translation. Then that Prabhuji explained me, K Shava means, so this is the literal translation. Keshava fall down, Pandavas were laughing and Kauravas were crying. Like that is the literal translation. So that Prabhuji explained very nicely, K Shava. K means water, Shava means dead body. So in the water there is dead body was floating. Pa Andava. Pa Andava means, Anda means water. Pandava means that the fishes in the water. So the fishes in the water, they were laughing that they are getting food. Cow Rava means that is the jackals who are standing on the land. Okay, they were crying that our food is going like that. So anyone who knows Sanskrit cannot translate. That's the point I'm trying to say there. For example, I'll give a simple analogy. So you all know ABCD, right? Right? So you can read any English literature. So can you write a paper on quantum mechanics, rocket science? You know English, no? There is also written in English only, no? What is the problem? You don't know the science behind it. Similarly, scriptures has a science called Bhakti science. Only these acharyas knows the Bhakti science. They can only really translate how what is really internal in the meaning. Okay. So I was reading a shloka from Isha Upanishad. So there it is mentioned, avidya is better than vidya. I was shocked. Avidya means no knowledge, okay, and it's better than vidya, knowledge. I was shocked. But real translation is there they meant vidya means the vidya which is helpful to make atom bombs and no, nuclear weapons. All these weapons, if you use your knowledge, rather than not knowing that is better than not knowing that. So that is what they really meant. So avidya is better than vidya. So only who knows the science can translate properly. Anyone who knows English like Sanskrit, they will translate, oh, avidya is better than vidya. So that means you should not learn anything. Okay, that's how they will translate. Okay, this is number one. Number two is amazing thing which I learned recently. Okay, so many people ask why Bhishmadev was in the side of Pandavas. Such an amazing person. He gave, Vishnu Sahasranam, why he was in the side of Pandavas. So please hear this. Sorry, Kauravas. So please hear this carefully, but don't ask me questions towards the end. I know very little bit of Mahabharata. The why I'm sharing this is why it is important to learn from Parampara. Okay. So everyone knows that he is under the support of Duryodhana, so he is supposed to do that. That is what the most people will translate. So, but there are beyond this, there are some reasons. Number one, so when he promised to his mother that I will not marry anyone, right? At that time he promised, whomsoever will be in the throne of Hastinapur, I will protect her. Okay? Now what? Who was in the throne of Hastinapur? Duryodhana. No other option for him. Number one. Second thing, he wanted to tell the whole world how a great warrior you are. So he defeated even like he couldn't. Parashuram even couldn't defeat Bhishmadev. How a great warrior you are, you cannot. If you are in side of adharma, you cannot win over it. So only dharma will win. How great you are. This is the second reason. And third reason, you want to see that his karma, the Ambala, right? Yeah. So she had some the problem. So that karma was waiting for it. The last reason is very amazing. Not everyone quotes. Only Parampara quotes. Okay. So in the battlefield, I was sharing in the second session. Bhishmadev took the vow to kill Pandavas. He was fighting very fiercely. So either Krishna has to break his vow or Pandavas are dying. That is the promise he made. And he was fighting so vigorously and he was releasing arrows after arrows and Arjuna couldn't withstand anything. Okay? And the arrows were hurting Krishna like anything and Krishna was bleeding like anything. And Krishna came down from the chariot, took the broken chariot wheel, and charged towards Bhishma Dev. Okay. Now, Acharyas have given the command, right? During the deathbed. So he was in the bed of arrows, right? That time, you all remember in the previous session, no? That Prabhuji told, Yam Yam Bhapi Smaran Bhavam, that is, whatever you remember at the time of death, you will attain that state, correct? If you remember Villa, you will become the cockroach in the villa, right? So, same way, but Vishwadev was remembering this scene. He was remembering that scene where Krishna was charging towards me. I meditate upon that scene again and again, okay? Now, Acharyas have written the commentary that Krishna was bleeding, no? It is not that externally it may look like Krishna is suffering, but with Krishna there are multiple rasas one devotee can reciprocate. Okay, so first one is Shanta rasa, next one is Dasi rasa, then next is Sakya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Madhurya rasa. So all this thing to understand, you need to wait till the last session of the Gita course. Okay, so it is very complicated subject. It may look very easy, so it's very complicated. So then there are seven secondary rasas where something called VE resisting. That is, you just have to fight. Okay, these rasas means basically you will be friendship with the Lord, be a parent of the Lord, be a lover of the Lord. That is the relationship you have with this one. The secondary rasa is fighting with the Lord. Okay, so Lord wants to enjoy the VE. So every arrow which is piercing the Lord was enjoying like anything, and he was very, very, very happy internally. That pleasure Bhishma wanted to give. Okay, this you will find it only in Parampara. If you write any other book, you will not get. Get it? Why you should attend this Parampara? Okay. Okay. Next. Now we know who is Venu. What to do when you approach spiritual master? We should go and ask, right? Babaji, when will I get my job? When will I get married? All those things only we should ask, no? Okay. So let's see, let's hear from Bhagavad Gita. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is everything. Okay? Repeat after me. Tadviti pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninastattvadashinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively, render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. So what Krishna is telling, don't approach a spiritual master who is self-realized, and you inquire the truth. You inquire about self-realization. So here, two things he is telling. One is submissive inquiry and render service to him. Why should we ask submissively? We can challenge, no? How is it correct? Prove me whether it is correct or not. We can ask like that, no? What is the problem? Why we should ask submissively? Oh, we can ask like that, huh? None of you are answering.
Telling the truth will give the appropriate result.
Very nice. Telling the truth will give appropriate result. Yes. See, when you approach with an ego, the spiritual master is without ego. Okay? So what they will see when you see the challenging spirit, so what will happen? They are egoless people. So they will not try to prove their ego. So what they will say, like if you put a challenging question, prove me this wrong. Like that, if you put a challenging question, they will say, I am wrong, I don't know much. Please continue, you are right. Like that they will say. So who will get lost? We will be at loss. We will not be able to receive the knowledge. Okay? So on this, our ego, like we should put a submissive inquiry. Second thing, why should we serve the spiritual master here? So that he feel nice, no? He is not having any support.
To reduce our ego.
Huh? To
Reduce our
to reduce our ego. Yeah. Any other? Hmm?
We should see him
To
as
do
a
something
God
good,
who
good will
is
come back to
teaching
us.
us.
If serve someone with good, someone else will serve us with good.
Yeah, very nice point. Yes, good.
We
Yes,
should,
ma'am.
we should see him as a God or master who is really giving us the knowledge.
Amazing point. She was telling that we should treat him as a god. I'll tell you what should be the knowledge. Yes, yes, ma'am.
We should thank him for teaching us and providing us with knowledge.
Yes, we should thank him for the teaching us and providing us knowledge. Okay, all of you said wonderful points. So, see, in materially, if water wants to flow from somewhere, water flows from high potential to low potential. Similarly, electricity flows from high potential to low potential. So when we really service the spiritual master or render service to him, we take a humble lower position so that we can receive knowledge from the higher potential. So when we do service, our patra will become bent so that we can receive the water. So until if we don't serve, our patra becomes flat. With a flat vessel, can you go and collect the rainwater? No, right? So only when we humbly serve, we become the right vessel to receive the knowledge. That's the reason Krishna tells you have to be render service unto him. Okay? So everything Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Now, I will take a small opportunity to introduce all of you to Srila Prabhupada's life. Please note, this 10 minutes is very important in your life. Please hear attentively because when devotees are glorified, Lord will sit here personally here. So along with you, Lord is also here. Okay? This has really happened in Tirupati where Balaji told the assembly of devotees were there. So one devotee wanted to glorify Ramanujacharya. So Lord from the day he spoke that sent Ramanuja out. I want to hear his glories. If he is there, he will not allow you to say. So like that, he sent out. And then devotees glorified, Lord was willing to very eagerly hear. So please hear this 10 minutes very attentively because along with you, Lord is also here. Okay? See, we have told so many characteristics, selfless, our well-wisher, teaching based on scriptures, parampara. Everything you will see a benchmark with Srila Prabhupada. If you want to really check who is genuine, this is a benchmark. Whether he has done similar to what Prabhupada has done. Okay? There is a book called Prabhupada book is there in the book counter. You can buy and read it. When you read it, you will trust me. Many devotees, all the volunteers have read it. When they take the book, after 2 chapters, they will not stop from reading it. So amazing what Prabhupada has done. So interesting what things have happened in his life. When you read it, no, you will never stop it. That's how very interesting it is. Please buy it. It will be very nice. Okay. So before do that, I'll show a small video so that we can understand.
Someone told me the story. We started in Panathur and it turns into the United States. Suddenly, this new force from the east was coming. People began to look towards India. There was a sense that the ancients Muslim. If I see this person, this soul, struggling just like I'm struggling in my body, then all of a sudden we're family. And I have a reason for it. That's new. Our mission is to see everyone become happy. Gave some sort of backbone to my life.
Okay, I'll give a small description, 5-10 minutes, then you will see. So it's an amazing opportunity for me to glorify Prabhupada. I'm not at all qualified, but for my purification, I'll just share what are the past tense he has done. So Prabhupada, when he was born, his name was Abhay Charan Dey. Okay. So day one, when the kids are born, what they ask, give me toys, give me junk food and things like that. Day one onwards, Prabhupada wanted Radha Krishna deities. He wanted to worship Radha Krishna deities. And when he heard Jagannath Ratha Yatra happens for 14 days, he wanted to conduct his own Ratha Yatra. He was asking his father, buy me a small cart. I want to conduct Ratha Yatra. At the age of 5, he conducted Ratha Yatra along with his play friends for same like Jagannath Ratha Yatra for 1 week. Every day Kirtan, Prasadam, everything will be there. The elders will assist and they will pull the cart of Jagannath. Okay, this is how he was growing. So at the age of 20, he went met his spiritual master Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. So he told, this is the first time Prabhupada is meeting his Guru. And his Gurudev told, oh, you are looking like you can speak English. Why don't you preach this message of Bhagavad Gita in the Western speaking world? First time Prabhupada is meeting his Gurudev. And Gurudev is giving instruction that go and preach in West. Okay? So Prabhupada got bewildered. Abhishek got bewildered. I am meeting him first time. Why is he giving such an instruction? Then he argued with his Gurudev that with that time he has not accepted him as a Guru. So he is just meeting a sadhu like that. So he was arguing, see, right now we are under the, see, this happened in 1920. Right now we are under the rule of British. First we should become independent, then people will take our message. Now who will take our message? Like that he was arguing. Then his Gurudev replied, see, whether we are in British rule or our own rule, condition won't change. You know very well. British rule is better than much current British rule. Okay, so he was telling that, see, the problems of birth, death, old age, disease cannot wait. We should preach now. So don't wait for independence or not. You just preach the message. Like that he was telling. And Prabhupada felt he is defeated with an argument. And that instruction he carried on his life. Every day he was meditating how to fulfill that instruction. Actually, he was having a pharma business. So with time, it didn't go well. So at the age of 50, he took sannyas. Not 50, some 57, he took sannyas. And that day onwards, he was trying to meditate, how can I fulfill the instruction of my Guru Maharaj? So he did many things. So he started to print a magazine called Back to God magazine. So he used to be the only person who collect paper, write articles, print it with the help of printer, and go and distribute it every place. Okay, and with time he was so this one like there was no money to print, so that level of thing happened. So he used to skip his breakfast and go and save the money, give it for printing. That way he used to do. So one day one tea shop fellow told, why don't you give, instead of giving magazine, why don't you give some book? So then he started to write Srimad Bhagavatam. That also with a great struggle he did it. So he went to printing press every day. So he was staying in Vrindavan. So every week he goes to Delhi, get it printed and get some sponsors and get it printed and distribute. So like that he was doing everything. And one sunny day he fainted on the middle of the road. Nobody was there to take care of him. And then someone rescued him and gave him some water. Then he came back to this normalcy. Because of lack of food, he fainted on the road itself. That much dedication he was doing, trying to help us. Okay. Now he was meditating how to go to West, how to go to West. And after writing Bhagavatam, he thought, now I can go to West. So he approached Sumati Moraji. One lady was telling, no, old man, you will die. That lady he approached. So you are having lot of, they are having a ship company. They send cargo ships to America. So he was asking that lady, why don't you give me one ticket, cargo ticket to near ship so that I can preach? Then this lady said, like with the love and affection, oh, old man, you will die. Don't go. It is hot, sorry, very cold, freezing weather. You cannot withstand this weather. You will die. And then Prabhupada was so adamant. I want to help my Guru Maharaj. So then he traveled in the cargo ship at the age of 69. In the ship itself, he turned into 70 because next day of Janmashtami is his appearance day, Nandotsav. So he traveled on August 19 someday, and so next day is his birthday. He celebrated his birthday, and on the way, first time he is traveling in the ship. So he got seasickness. Continuous 10 days, no food, continuously vomiting, no appetite at all. Continuously vomiting, no this one. Then there is a captain, that's captain, like the cruise ship captain is called Pandya. So he said, Swamiji, looks like you're not able to tolerate this sea. So let me find a, like they stopped near Panama, this one, docking yard. So he was telling that another ship will go back to India. Shall I transfer you there so that you can go back safely? No, Prabhupada said, no, I have to fulfill my Guru's instruction, let me go, like that. Now, on the way, he he got 2 heart attacks also. He was writing his diary that 2 heart attacks have happened in my diary, and if third one would have happened, I would have died. Okay, and then he landed in Boston. Somehow, by mercy of this one, Guru Panathur, he landed in Boston. Now, whenever we go to foreign, what are the things needed? Visa, passport, and some money, and whom we should meet. Okay. Now, Prabhupada had visa, passport. How much money you have carried? Any idea? 40 rupees. Just 40 rupees only he had. Okay. And he didn't know where to go, left or right. There was one person who sponsored Prabhupada, so he didn't come to receive him. So he called him where to come, then he went and stayed there and stayed for 1 month. Then he went to another place called, moved to another place called New York. Okay, New York that day, so that time 1960s time, it is full of hippies. Hippies means they will have long hairs, they will be without dress, every day they change partners, and they will be always high dose of drugs. Okay, so he had one typewriter and few Balavan sets with him, and he was staying in a room. Okay, and even that someone stole, and he know that the person who stole only was telling that someone stole, like that in front of him was telling that someone stole your typewriter. Prabhupada could make out that this person only stole, but he couldn't do anything. Then he moved to another place called Bowley. Bowley has full of hippies only. In the road only they lie. Okay, so he shared a room with another person called David. That this David also a drug addict. So one day David had a high overdose of drug, and he was running in his room so fast, and he took a what do you call some stone or something, and he wanted to attack Prabhupada. Prabhupada has to run for his life, and he ran out, and then that time few people used to hear his lecture once in a week and things like that. So there were some well wishers. With the help of well wishers, then he moved to another place called 26th, 2nd Avenue, 26th of New York, where they bought a storefront of matchless gift. Okay, so there he started his class, and he's regular. Like no, see, we Indians, we know who's Krishna, we know many of the etiquettes. Those people they'll just come. Prabhupada will give a wonderful class. Then they'll ask, then he'll ask question. Do you know who's Krishna? Then those hippies they look like this. Okay, Prabhupada will be blank. You don't know who is Krishna itself, like that, he'll feel very bad. Then he will explain many things. He'll explain, then he will get them. Okay, so like that, even the place where they don't know anything about Krishna, he was preaching. And his class like not like this. We were all following nice etiquette. Okay, so when he gives class, suddenly one person will come out and stand up and cry, I am God, like that he'll cry and shout. Okay, then Prabhupada used to say, oh God, thank you so much for visiting today. Please sit down so that I can continue to do my service. Like that. Okay. And some hippies will come. So Prabhupada used to keep some prasadam in the kitchen. Some hippies will directly come, go to the kitchen and take it back. And Prabhupada will see like that. He knows that he is feeding. Then he will say in the class, oh, thank you so much for keeping everything in order like that. Okay. So this is how it was happening. So now if you see here, we have volunteers here who someone is takes care of deity, someone is taking care of many things for you. But that time only Prabhupada will cook for everyone, will lay the mats like this, will do everything. After serving prasadam, he will only clean everything, he will wash all the plates, and he will only wind up everything. Like that his life was going on. Only thing which attracted all the hippies is two things which attracted. One is amazing kirtan. Why amazing kirtan is the purity of Prabhupada transformed the entire hippies. Such an amazing pure soul. When he was having Krishna in his heart, when he started to chant, when he started to sing a kirtan, that Krishna entered the hearts of all the hippies. And it is so happened that the hippies will call other hippies. They will tell, like friend, oh dear friend, please come, come. The Swamiji is doing amazing thing. I don't know whatever he is talking, I don't like it, I don't understand anything, but it is nice, please come. Like that only they will tell. It is amazing, very nice to hear this song, but I don't understand anything, please come. Like that only they used to say. Then like that people used to stand there, and then like that, and then he went to another park where he did a wonderful kirtan. With that, many followers started to come. With that, with his disciples, he used to send them to different continents. Like one family, you go to London, one family you go to Paris, establish temple. Like that, he empowered everyone. With that, with a short time period of time, he established 108 temples and so many gurukulas, and he wrote so many books. If you know his schedule, you'll be amazed. Every day he just sleeps for 2 hours between 10 to 12 o'clock. The rest of the times he translates the books, he chants, he guides, and he writes letters to all his disciples to make sure that every temple runs smoothly. Okay. Nowadays we have phone. Any problem you can call. But that those days only phone letter was there. So he used to correspond and communicate with everyone. This is what he has done. Now let's see what and all he has done. See, he's always selfless. He was this one. See, when you come to ISKCON temple, what comes to your mind first? What strikes the people? Krishna, right? Yes. So Prabhupada made sure that Krishna is put in the front. So that's why he made his International Society for Krishna Consciousness. You go to any other spiritual organization, who will come to your first? That guru who is established. Correct? Right? So after coming to these sessions only you will understand, okay, there is someone called Prabhupada. But Prabhupada made sure that Krishna is kept in the front. Okay? Next, teaching based on scriptures. See, look at our well-wisher. So I will show a video. This is at his deathbed. Okay, he was just 3 or 4 days away from his passing away. Even at his deathbed, he was translating Srimad Bhagavatam for all of us, so that we can understand the scriptures properly. See, I was telling you now. So we should be teaching based on Parampara. So the Shloka Day video, which my mentor has recorded, he was referring the commentaries of previous Acharya, like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Balaji Vidyabhushan. So he was seeing it, and certain commentaries he could not understand. Okay. Now when he read the Prabhupada's English commentary, he could really see that whatever they say, same only Prabhupada repeated, but he repeated in an easily understandable way. Look at the compassion Prabhupada has, because people will not understand this commentary, so he has translated. And please note, those commentaries are not like in a PDF form. Okay, the scriptures will be this much big. He has to go through everything, understand, comprehend, and then and take guidance from Krishna and translate and apply how we can apply practically in this age. Okay, that is what he has done. Now, please hear this short video, what he has done towards the end of the
That name has faith. And then known by company. So if we have the chance of association to devotee, then our character will only.
So even on the last day, he is translating. If I remember, he was translating 10th canto, 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is our Guru Parampara. So it is very small font, you can't read. So Bhagavad Gita book 31st place, so 31st page or 35th page, you will have full our Parampara list. Who are our previous gurus like that you will see. Okay. So there are 32nd Acharyas, Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. So this is what he has done, introduced India to the whole world, and he conducted Vedic ceremony marriages. So those hippies will bring new girlfriend every day. So Prabhupada used to bring them, and then he'll say tomorrow some function is there, come like that, and then he will get them married, and he will say, now you are married. Then they'll be shocked, Prabhupada, married? Like that, they'll be shocked. Okay, so he want to make sure that you should not have illicit sex. So that is the thing. Okay, so very major other things he taught, and then look at this devotee. He's trying to preach message of Bhagavad Gita. Where is the inspiration is coming from? They take the inspiration from Prabhupada to preach the message of Bhagavad Gita to different politics, so different people, so that it will help everyone in the world. And he is a compassion personified. So many people will ask, why are you traveling in a jet plane? Like that, many people ask. Okay. Then Prabhupada said, because all the people are traveling in a jet speed to hell by violating four regulatory principles. So I have to travel in a jet plane to save all of you. Like that, no, he gave an answer. So that shows that how much he is compassionate. I can go on speak. So he translated the books till last breath. Okay. This shloka I would like to highlight. This point. See, Prabhupada is not an ordinary person. Okay. So here, there is a shloka from Chaitanya Mangala. There it is mentioned, if some sinful people escape from giving up religious principles, go to far off countries, then my Senapati Bhakta, military commander, will come at that time to give them Krishna consciousness. This Prabhupada is the Senapati Bhakta who can give to other country people also. Okay, this is a prediction which is 500 years ago. Okay, another prediction. Okay, it is too big, but last old line alone you can see. When will that day come when the people of England, France, Russia, Prussia, America will take drums, mridangas, and kartals and rise the waves of Sankirtana acknowledging Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? This has happened now. This is published in 1869, 1992 in a what do you call journal called Sajjila Toshi something. So there it is mentioned that they want to see this happening. Okay, they predicted that this will happen. Okay, so this is a prediction that shows that Prabhupada is already predicted. Okay, so these are the things he has done. Initiated 5,000 disciples all over the world. Did all this in the advanced stage between 70 to 82. So in a class, one preacher asked, "Do you all understand what Prabhupada has done for you?" Like that asked. So everybody nodded. Yes, yes, Prabhuji, we understand. He said, "No, you cannot understand. Until you reach the age of 70, you cannot understand." Right? So at the age of 70, our hand, our leg will not cooperate. Right? But at the age of 70, he did all these things so that we all get benefited. There are many things I can share, but lack of time, I'm just stopping here. I'm also feeling very bad. I'm not speaking to less about it. Okay, let's see. So with this, I'd like to share a practical tip of the day. So, mood of reading Bhagavad Gita, we should develop. It is not a book to read. Please understand. Don't read. We just hear from Bhagavad Gita. It is Bhagavad Gita. Is Krishna is personally speaking to you. Prabhupada is personally speaking to you through Bhagavad Gita. It's a message, personal letter for you. So that is the mood you should read. It's not a science book, math book that I will read and this one. Is it clear? Yes. So then we will be able to receive the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Now, so we all know these are the three things which is very important: everyday mantra meditation, regular study of Bhagavad Gita, and don't miss this satsang. So every week is a full house. I'm very happy and thankful to you for coming regularly. It's indeed a pleasure for all the volunteers and things like that. So thank you so much. Now I'd like to thank few devotees who sponsored Prashadam. My phone is not there. Okay, so few. Okay, so those devotees, I offered a special Tulsi Manjaris to my deities. These are my deities. So, because I know their name, I could read out. But on behalf of all of you, I can remember most of your faces. On behalf of all of you also I offered. But if you have birthday or any special occasion like wedding day, please tell the volunteer. You can as well sponsor. That is secondary to me. But you tell your business so that I can offer prayers on behalf of you. That is my real intention. So we'd like to thank following devotees. So Vijay Prabhu towards his father Rajamani Prabhu Shraddha Didi, Saurav Singh Prabhu towards his mother Romina Shraddha Puja, Rakesh Kumar Patra, Pratap Reddy Prabhu for his son Gopal's birthday, Survi Mila, Malleshwari Mataji, Srinadu Venkatraju Prabhu, Pulkit Sharma, and then we have Kiranmay Mataji, and then Krish Shastik and Manisha Sikka Mataji. So we all prayed for you. So let's all thank them by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamudra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Okay, thank you so much. Tough question. How many of you chanting every day one round on beats? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Others waiting for Good Muhurta? Okay. Last session, you all heard karma is very complicated. See, please understand, we have so much. Prabhuji has not explained, means he has explained nicely. I will reiterate in another way. We are all carrying so much baggage of karma. It is like ocean. Our huge, this full room of cotton bags is there, like that you assume. And in this life also, we are accumulating. Everyone is eating, no? Is there anyone who is not eating? Like a sadhu who is living without food? Okay. So when you eat, you are killing the plant, correct? And you are killing the so many bacteria while cooking, and you are getting more and more karma. You are walking in the road, you are using your car, it is releasing some poisonous gases, it is affecting the other living organisms, that is adding karma. And you are going to office, you don't know what your office CEO does. He may be a manager who is using human longer, he may be this one, but you are working for him, right? So all that karma is coming. So more and more we live, more and more karma only we accumulate. We don't reduce. Our bags get added and added only. No way it will reduce. Nothing you can do. So okay, there is another option. You can do prayachita. So all the million bags, you have to do million times of prayachita. By doing prayachita, by the time you complete prayachita, you would have accumulated 10 more million. Okay. So only is devotional service, doing a karma. Only by chanting you can burn all the cotton bags, all the karma reaction. It's high time. Please start chanting. Very, very, very important. Okay. Now, next session, we are all going for a yatra. All our devotee volunteers are going for a yatra to Sri Lanka. So it's my hometown. It's called Bhuloka Vaikuntha. So there, in front of Rangana, I pray for all of you. Okay, the next week. So, but people will be like, Prabhuji, we are used to this 5:30. If you don't have engagement, what will we do? I can see from the faces. So for your benefit, our session, exclusive session from my mentor, will be premiered on YouTube exact same time 5:30. Okay? So I will see number of views. I know that how many of you watched. I get the statistics also. Don't cheat me. Okay? Fine. So please watch it. The session is about antidote for comparison. Okay? So that disease all of us has. But it is varying levels. Some has very high, some has very low. Okay? Simple example I'll give you. Now, while going, by the way, I'm not giving that. While going, all of you are giving a cover. Okay? And then you went to home. And then you call your friend. I got a cover which is having 500 rupees note like that. No, you say to a friend. That friend says, I got 2000 rupees note like that. Right? Next moment, what will happen to us? What do you think of himself? That fellow 2000, why me 5500 only? Right? That feeling will be there, right? So this comparison attitude will be there inherent in all of us. That how to deal from Bhagavad Gita will be taught in the session. Okay? Then next question to all of you. How many of you are available on 13th October? So that Friday is Dasara, Friday and Saturday is Dasara, 13th October. Price? Okay. Fine. You will not come now, I will order Prashadam. If you don't come, I will come to your home. I know your home services. Okay? Okay. So since not many of you are there, I will be giving a special session on Ram Katha because Dashara day. So because actually ideally as per sequence, next session should be on mind control. Very important session. I don't want any one of you to miss. So that's the reason I am giving the Ram Katha. But out of all the sessions, okay, out of all the Gita course sessions, I get fully absorbed in three sessions. One is this Ram Katha, other one will be on Diwali day, I'll give another session called Damodar Gita. Third one is the last session of the Gita course. These three sessions I will be completely absorbed. I don't care whether you like it or not, that much I will be absorbed. But trust me, one of the wonderful life lessons, secrets which you may not know from Ramayana will be there. So you will have, so whomsoever in native place, please watch the YouTube. Please post our YouTube live. So it doesn't need a slide. So you just hear me, it should be okay. Right? Fine. So as I explained in the start of the session, when you try to escape the cycle of birth and death, the jailer in charge. So when you try to escape the jailer will put more and more punishment, more and more tests. So the day one of Gita course, there are 200 plus people and people are sitting here and sitting here. Now look at, like, crowd is good, but not everyone has come because Maya Devi is best, few people have failed. Okay, so you also don't become the failure or don't fail in the hand of Maya Devi. Please come regularly. Otherwise, A for apple, B for ball, wait for in the next lifetime. Okay, so next lifetime, here will ISKCON center will be there, all the devotees will be there, but we will not be there. Okay, some other person will be with us. Okay, so 20th October, after Dashera vacation, since everyone will be back, is a special session by my mentor on Mind Your Mind. Very amazing, important session. That session, please bring your neighbors, please bring your relatives, anyone who is interested, please bring. Everyone will relish the session. Everyone will be able to understand whatever kachra going in our mind. Krishna will tell one by one, piece by piece, with advice. Okay, and the solution for every kachra that also will be there. Okay, don't miss it. And that is why my mentor. Okay. Okay. Third session, Drishti Mataji asked me, as a society, what we can do to help the society? Right? You all remember the question? Yes. I told something called Garda Sanskar. So Garda Sanskar is a process. First, we should become devotees, and then we should pray to the Lord. Please send an amazing soul, your servant, to our this one, so that he can propagate or he can become a nice devotee who can spread the message of Bhagavad Gita. So this is the process. Okay. And when we follow Garda Sanskar, this is what the kids kind of kids will get. So the another type of kids I wanted to put, but it was not proper etiquette to put such a this one. I'll explain what is the other type of kid. But here this kid.
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Ram Hare Hare.
We all need these kids in our life, correct? Huh? Okay. So see why I put see you don't have to get child. So, ideally, if you have to get this child like this. Okay. See nowadays kids are becoming very toxic, right? So another video which I would like to put. So one baby was shown. You can also search in YouTube. Baby reacts to beer bottle. Okay, that is a title. Okay, so they have shown a milk bottle. That baby was not at all interested. They have shown a beer bottle, eyes were open wide like this, and he was so excited. Okay, so when we do with an enjoyment mood, okay, we will get also product which is enjoyment mood. Okay, so as I told in the class, the begetting a child is not an enjoyment activity. It's a very sacred activity to invite a pure soul into the home. Okay, now after this class, whom are already married and beget children, please don't try. Okay, so this is to educate others in the society so that they will invite a very good souls. Okay, and second thing is how these kind of souls will come only when we become pure. Okay, so you cannot say that I will do all nonsense. Oh, Krishna send me a pure soul. It will not happen. We should also become a right soul. So this is a process called Yagna Sanskara. So that we have to do so that this one. Now, as we are now, we already leadership, we should become a nice parents. See, with time, what will happen? See, those days, the liquor shop will be far off the village. If you want to buy liquor, you should go and fetch it. Right? Nowadays, you order online, door delivery. Okay. Similarly, the sensual scenes in the movies, they were very rare. It was not at all there. Nowadays, the movies are coming with that only. So even if you want to be protected, you cannot protect because everything will be nonsense. Okay. Now your kids, we are able to withstand. Your kids cannot withstand. Okay. So to make your kids withstand, you should become spiritually practiced. When you become spiritually practiced, your kids will remember when there is a troubling time what my parents did. Right. So then they will take up this path. You cannot force them. You cannot do anything with them because after they go to college, you cannot control them, right? So only way to help them is you should become nice devotee. You should become the role model so that they will get inspired. These are the two ways where we can help the society. Okay, thank you so much. So two questions are max to max 4 questions I will take. Already it is 7:20. So please ask me questions. So many questions I am answering through WhatsApp, through volunteers. If I don't answer, please reach to your volunteers. And I will be there during Prashant time. We can also discuss. Okay. So I want to help all the devotees with that. Yeah, please coach.
Prabhuji, um, why he took 50 years instead of 20 years?
Prabhupada. Nice.
Why he took 50 years more?
At the age of 20, so you got that.
Yes.
So when you want to start something, you need money, right? You don't have money. So Prabhupada is a simple grihastha where he didn't have much of a luxury. So he was trying to accumulate money so that he can serve. That's number one. Second thing is to spread movement like this, we need an empowerment and we need a what do you call it? Some energy is required. So he was staying in Vrindavan, he was doing nice bhajan, he was writing Srimad Bhagavatam, he was preparing himself. And for your information, he started this ISKCON movement in India only. Jhansi, he started his movement called League of Devotees. But we Indians, we don't follow. Okay, whenever Westerners follow, oh, that is very nice, we'll also follow. So he understood. So there was first disciple of Prabhupada is in Indian only. But with time, due to politics and other things, he couldn't spread. Then he was waiting for an opportunity. When he went to America, when those American disciples have come to India, when they preached, Indians saw, wow, these people are also telling this. Okay, let's follow it. Like that only it started. Yes. Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes.
My question is, if someone is very sincere in his spiritual practices, but he is not formally initiated by any guru who comes under the disciplic succession, so can he achieve the ultimate goal of life, that is breaking the chain of this birth and death cycle?
Very nice question. Very advanced question. Okay. Okay. So, if you are sincere, if you are really sincere, Krishna will send a guru. That's what happened in all the devotees' life. Krishna will send a guru. He will make sure that we come to him. That is the promise of Krishna. So there is an example called Guru Maharaj. He wanted to be sincere. Then Narada Muni was sent by Krishna. So like that, every devotee's life, Krishna will send a guru. Because he is there as your heart is Paramatma. He knows how sincere you are. If you are really sincere, he will send a guru. We don't have to worry on that.
Maybe he is following one guru. Maybe he's gonna follow that guru at his teachings throughout his life, but he's not formally initiated. So does that make a difference?
That's really a technical subject which we'll discuss later. Really a complicated subject we'll discuss later. Sure.
Prabhu, in your text, something is mentioned like one sloka, one very good sloka, right? To play, it's about gurus. Parameshwar Samarambam, Shankaracharya Bhatti, Vande Guru Parampara. That's a normal sloka that's starting up in many pujas.
Okay.
In fourth pass, I don't see Shankaracharya.
Nice question. 4 bars, why there is no Shankaracharya? Okay. So this answer detailedly I will give in advanced session, level 2. By the way, level 2, if you don't chant, you cannot progress. Okay. If you don't chant, you cannot progress. Okay. So I'll give a brief answer. Shankaracharya came for a different purpose. Okay. When the Shankaracharya was coming here, Buddhism was very, very rampant. So everyone was, Buddhism philosophy is like don't desire anything, okay, and attain nirvana, that is attain a state where you cannot desire anything, and don't follow Vedas. You can reject them. That is the statement of Buddhism. So that was rampant. So Vedic scriptures were rejected. Okay. So to establish the Vedic scriptures, Shankaracharya came and bridged the gap between the Buddhism and the Vedic scriptures. He connected that whatever Buddhists are telling same there in the Vedic scriptures, let us follow the Vedic scriptures. That is what he did. After bridging, Lord has sent all these 4 acharyas. If you see here, after Shankaracharya only these all 4 appear. So that bridging work he has done, and then foundation work he has done, and so that we can escape through this 4 chapters. That's intermediate solution. He did an important job, but he is not the actual. Like these are the four parameters which can help us. We will understand deeply in the last session. Okay. Any more question? Okay. Thank you so much. Let's get ready for chanting. Can you repeat after me? Vritayadhyaya to Vishnum. Vetaya Mejato Makai. Vapare Parichayayam. Kalodathai Kirtana. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namnam. Kali Kalmashanashanam. Nata Paraparapayah. Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, just 1 minute. To help all of us, Prabhupada's voice is very, very pure. Just by his body, many hippies got transformed. So, to help all of us, today I will be putting a Prabhupada chanting. Let's chant along with Prabhupada. Please hear the body of Prabhupada. It's very, very important and powerful. So, with that, now we will get more and more purity, more and more taste for chanting. So, I'll just play the video, play the audio, so that together.